Welcome to Trading Lounge and Metals Report, and starting with US spot gold here. Now, it's possible that that a top is in play here already, but I can still see that some of the other metals need to go up higher. So what I was looking at was revisiting this here and looking at this as a more sharper A wave, B wave, and C wave down to here as wave 4, and then having this as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 to building here for wave 1, ABC for wave 2, 1, 2, 3, or 3, ABC for 4 here, and 5 for the third, an A and a B and a C here, and then a move up. So technically it shouldn't go below the 1230 here. If that's the case, then we know we've got a bearish pattern emerging here and we've got a top in play, because in a nutshell we've been looking for 5 waves up, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5 here from the current low. So this essentially would make wave 1 here. If I can just pop that in here for a second. And then we'd be looking for a wave 2. Now this is also the same for many other markets that we'll be looking at a moment as well. So let's just put those in there. Okay, and let's have a look at silver, because it's doing the same thing, but we'll look at silver on a larger pattern here on this daily chart here. So in a bit of a nutshell, from here we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 moving up here. So far this move here, if I can maybe bring it up on a 4-hour chart or something, 2-hour chart, but I don't think I've got it upgraded to this point, so I haven't. But this is the structure here. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here. So really we're looking for one more high to come up through here. Get this drawing tool working. So we're looking for a high above here. The 1,600 is important as a whole number, of course, but this is the number that we'd be looking for up here. But in this instance, we should just expect the market to come to the 1,600 here, but certainly not completed to the upside yet. Now, with copper here, there could be a more bullish picture, but it just appears that we're in a corrective pattern with copper here, and would be looking for this completion here. So wave A and B here, and then wave C here. So we're looking at 1 and 2, nice strong third wave, fourth wave, and fifth wave. This is very similar to crude and also iron ore as well. So when we're looking at iron ore here, I've got it labeled another degree higher here in terms of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. But the reality is that, you know, from the low that we've got down here, we've only got 3 waves up, 1 and 2 and 3, so that can be an ABC correction to this point here. So we're just going to allow this to unfold here. I don't think this is finished. From here I can see we've got wave 1 and 2 here. I won't pay too much attention to the gap here. So 1 and 2 and the third wave here, fourth wave here. They can come down lower, of course, and then creating the first high above the level, then the corrective pattern here. Now, this corrective pattern here may not be like this. It may just be a bearish pattern and come down through here. So we'll need to see, after this top has been made, what we actually have here. If we've got a corrective pattern, then we know that we'll be looking for wave 5 to the upside from that point. And if we get this 5 waves up all the way from the low here up to this point here, then we know we're going to get another 5 waves after this correction here. Okay, so I think this is all quite sort of interesting, and so copper is basically the same. We'll just go to oil now as well. Now, just on the daily chart, so that we're considering these rallies as well. So an A wave here and a B wave here, and a C wave up here in 5 waves. And so far we've got 1, 2, 3. We're looking for 4 and 5 up here. So on the, say, 4-hour chart here. But you know this count, we've got this count on the website anyway. So yeah, so from wave B here, 1, 2, look for 3, 4 and 5 here. So it's really tying in with the rest of the commodities as such. And the last one I want to cover is natural gas as well, and it's also in the same boat as well. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then we're looking down here for wave 1 and 2, nice third wave. So we're looking at this as a fourth wave here and a fifth wave coming down here. So companies like Santos and WPL, it's probable that they have another leg to the downside here. Now that can drag the BHPs of the world down as well. I was looking for BHP to retest at 20. I don't know if it'll make it that far. Also, wave 4 here is really quite simple in its format so far. It's not like it's a complicated correction, but none of the corrections really in this large wave 4 here, that's pretty simple and sharp too, isn't it? So and so is that one. So we could be in that tone there. So let's consider a more complex fourth wave, but at the same time we can see from previous wave 4s here that they're very quite simple. So let's be prepared for that. All right, that's that.